The Biden-Harris administration is announcing an additional $1.5 billion of investment into passenger rail. This follows up a couple dozen billion that have been announced in 2023. This new grant is going into about 19 projects in the Northeast Corridor. So, kind of from, if you imagine, like from Harrisburg going through Philly up into New York, is like that's the most traveled passenger rail corridor in the country. And a lot of these lines are really old. They have these, and I'm talking about this because this is at issue. There's 19 different projects on this. One of the biggest ones is about a $400 million project to replace the power systems sort of west of Philadelphia. And if you think about what these Amtraks look like, they have those cables that go over the cars. These were originally built in 1910. And so they need new like substations. It's a lot of like heavy industrial work, electrical substations. They expect these projects to generate about several thousand jobs in construction, over the next few years. But anyway, that's
Go trains. I'm a big fan of the trains. So
big fan of trains. Amtrak is cool. I like investments in infrastructure.
yeah, it's good. It's good for everything.
You know the freight railroads, of course, are maintained and built by private enterprise, but it's always cool to see it.
Passenger rail. I think in a corridor like that where you have high density, it makes sense. I think, you see a lot of these train people on Twitter or X who talk about like, oh, if we only had trains everywhere. And
Like
what they don't ever
high
talk
speed
about
rail.
is the cost to do that on a country as broad and as big as the United States. And they're sort of comparing Europe, but the geography of Europe, even in city geography and urban geography, is quite different than the United States.